How is everybody doing on this lovely Saturday morning? I'm making my brother's coffee, Maxwell House coffee. He gave me a stoop, so I use the stoop so I measure it, because I have a tendency to overdo it. So I'm going to do the stoop. So that's a stoop of coffee, and that's all you use. And you put it in there. And then I already got the water in there, and then I set that thing. And I always unplug it. I don't believe in leaving stuff plugged in, like a toaster, a coffee pot. Please unplug, because it's a fire hazard. So when you're done using the coffee pot, you unplug it, and make sure you clean it out real good, and put it back, just like the coffee. The coffee is going back where it belongs, in the cabinet, with the forks and knives. And I use this stuff to help you poop, and that stays in there too, is I put that in my coffee, because I drink Taster's Choice Instant, but I also like Maxwell House, but I prefer Taster's Choice. And I get 2 other bottles to fill that container up. I buy my coffee on Amazon. Coffee right now is outrageous, but that's because of the war. That's why everything's so high. I get it. I always looked on there every day on Amazon, because you never know when they're going to have a good sale on it. Like one time I got two of these coffees right here. 2 of these coffees, they both come in a thing. You get both of them for $19. That's what I paid a couple weeks ago. These I paid 20 cents. But when you need coffee, you need coffee. But when I see it on sale, I grab it, because you got to save money somewhere. Just like when you go to Burger King, make sure you have coupons, or McDonald's, because in this day and age, you need coupons, because you can't afford it otherwise. It's crazy. Save money, you gotta save money. You gotta save somewhere. Otherwise you'll be walking to work. You won't be like this did an outrageous. Everybody's gonna be walking to work, or how you see the motorized scooters on the road, you'll be driving them. If like the gas is almost $5. If it reaches like $7, or like some states have it for $8, you can't afford to go to work. You can't afford to take the bus, because at that point the bus fare will be outrageous, and you might as well just walk to work. Or if you do computer work, you just tell your boss, hey, look, I have to work from home. I can't afford to go to work, and they're just gonna have to deal with it. In this life and time, you gotta take care of number one, yourself. No one else is gonna look out for you but yourself and your family. Family is very important. You got your family. That's all you got in life, your family, and that's it. When you're growing up, you have, good friends that you stay in contact with, but, as you get older, your friends come and go, but, your friends that you grow up with, they'll stick by you, but people that you meet, that you just meet, you'll be friendly for a while, but after a while, everything goes away. This is part of life, but, like my buddy Joe, he passed away like 10 years ago, and he was my buddy. I've known him since grade school, and he passed away with cirrhosis of his liver, and he didn't really drink, but, what I'm saying is take one day at a time. Life is short. Try not to worry about anything, and everybody have a nice day.